Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We have Madden 25 news here, particularly franchise news. EA just released a blog going over some of the key features of Madden 25, talking about the reloaded hit stick, ball carry control, all those other sorts of really nice things. Talk about some immersion things, ensuring that Madden 25 looks, feels, and sounds different. They recorded a bunch of sounds and things like that, but what we care about here is franchise mode. And we're gonna get to if you go and read this blog, they talk about one more thing, team builder coming to Madden 25. No talk of expansion mode, so it seems like team builder will just simply be for adding on a relocation franchise, which is fine by me. I still would love to see expansion added to this mode though. But we're gonna start with the one more thing, team builder. From our franchise fans, we've heard a desire for more customization. Introducing Team Builder. Design your own team using customization tools available on the Team Builder website. Upload your own logos and personalize your team's uniforms, helmets, and field. Once created, import your team into your franchise and dominate for Super Bowl glory. Share your creations or explore the download center for other teams created by the community. Stay tuned for more information about Team Builder coming later this summer. And again, you'll be able to use Team Builder content in online franchise modes. Also, these updates for franchise mode, including Team Builder, are only going to be in next gen, or what I like to call current gen. That means PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and of course PC. So last gen guys, kind of getting the shaft here. So again, I believe all of these updates to franchise mode that we're about to talk about here are only on the PS5 and Xbox Series consoles, and of course PC. Again, last gen, kind of getting nothing here. I think you legitimately are just getting a roster update this year. I don't think you're getting anything new. But for franchise mode is revamped and recharged with features that build on the realism and immersion. And so number one here, they have NFL Draft Night in franchise is more authentic than ever with a rebuilt environment, fresh player fits, iconic moments, a draft prospect board that's easier to navigate, real-time draft grades. You can also see inside team war rooms and green rooms as the night progresses. Then meet Roger Goodell on a new NFL draft stage in a fresh fit that suits you. So maybe that, I don't know if we get to decide the player that we draft's clothing, or that maybe that means a little bit more for Superstar mode, which I believe this will also be a part of. So again, you kind of see all these modes kind of building onto each other. Also with college football, features from college football that are probably built for college football, the team builder being brought over to Madden. So you're already seeing the benefits of there being, two in-house separate teams working on two separate football games. You see the sharing of some of these assets and just new things, which I think is great. So number two here, manage personalities through dynamic storylines in team meeting rooms, coaches' offices, press conferences, and practice sidelines. So I'm kind of interested to see what that means by practice sidelines. The press I hope, I always thought when they added those little press conference, I always thought that was a lot of missed potential to add more kind of storytelling to the franchise in game. And it seems like this year they've kind of hit on that and have decided to, let these players' personalities really show. I mean, again, you see it in real life in the NFL. It's not just the game on Sunday. It's everything else that kind of comes with it before that. Kind of makes the NFL season so much fun to follow. And it seems like they're trying to get that into the game here. Then number three here, Franchise Central provides simplified league creation tools and delivers more important information at your fingertips, including personal messages and top stories that make your franchise experience feel like the NFL in every moment. So again, just getting us news and information better, which again, on my wish list before I talked about that, I felt the game didn't do a very good job of getting information to us about what's going on, not just with us, but really around the league. Sounds like that's something that is being built on here and expanded upon here in Madden 25, so you like to hear that. Number four here, core depth improvements featuring team and rookie records. Like hearing that. Always want to see those records be acknowledged in the game. Again, something I felt really hasn't been acknowledged in the past, but I'm glad to see that now. This one I really wanted to hear about, and I hope this actually works. Improved team roster AI for free agents for free agency and draft selections. This is something that has been very important. I feel like for years we've just seen teams draft and really sign players that don't fit what they're doing, the scheme they're running, signing guys who don't fit certain spots. So I'll be interested to see how that actually works. New draft stories and generators, refined player progression logic focused on younger and older players, revamped news content focused on important games every week, female models and create a coach for the first time, as well as a fresh Super Bowl celebration experience. So that sounds good. The Super Bowl celebration experience sounds really cool. Now, I just hope it doesn't stay the same for the next 10 years. You know, maybe you have the same one for 2 years and then you add a new one. And then you do that, and then you add a new one, and then you keep adding on new ones, so you end up having, like, you know, eventually by the end of the decade we'll have a bunch of different Super Bowl celebration experiences. So that'd be pretty cool. Number 5 here, tuning and progression across multiple franchise systems has been altered to ensure teams are smarter, reflecting real NFL strategy. Always like hearing that. And crossplay and franchise will launch in Madden NFL 25 after a successful beta via live service update at holiday last year. So crossplay franchises, Xbox, PlayStation, PC, I'm assuming will all be able to, you know, get into a franchise and play against each other. And that sounds really cool. So some really good updates here to franchise. I'm excited to see the new draft stuff. Hopefully AI team management is better. I really want to see the AI actually draft edge rushers, recognize players that are edge rushers and put them at edge rusher, and not, you know, draft like interior defensive linemen and try to make them edge rushers. Things like that you would see was always like kind of very annoying. So hopefully that's something that is, you know, fixed here. They said it is. They've said it before, but hopefully that's fixed. One thing I don't notice, no compensatory picks. I don't see anything about that. I don't see anything about coach carousel. Nothing about that. So 2 things that we really want in here, you don't see just yet, but I still like what they've added here, especially with Team Builder. And we're going to talk about this real quick. Presentation overview. They talk about, you know, adding, you know, they've added audio source from 2023 NFL season Monday Night Football games and NFL films. So it just doesn't feel like realistic crowd noise. It's real crowd noise. I'll notice the crowd noise more than we're going to notice this next thing they've added here, which is new commentary teams. Again, the way I make the content, the way I make my videos, I kind of have to turn off the commentary to just have the game audio. So I appreciate the game audio improvements with the crowd and things like that. And so we have play-by-play never sounded so good. 2 new teams joined the booth to accompany Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis for the first time in 8 years. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Those are like 2 really big gets. So that's going to be one of the new commentary teams. And the next commentary team is going to be Kate Scott and former NFL quarterback Brock Horde, who I believe does college football for ESPN. I'm not 100% sure on that. I know he does. I'm pretty sure he does college football games for either ESPN or Fox, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't quote me on that. Never heard of Kate Scott before. Not sure who she is, but new commentary team, Kate Scott, Brock Horde. I'm sure I'm butchering his name. My phone goes off. Of course it does. And then Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. So that's a pretty big get right there. And again, for those of you who play with commentary, you're probably going to enjoy this. And yeah, you're going to, you know, your commentary is going to be really fresh and kept up to date and things like that. These new NFL teams are here to refresh your Madden NFL experience and bring it to life with over 42,000 fresh recordings at launch, with multiple in-season updates to keep it fresh. New commentary teams only on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC only. So there it is. That's the kind of stuff we're focused on here on this channel. It's franchise mode. I think, you know, commentary and presentation kind of plays on that stuff as well. So some pretty nice updates here that we got today. I believe the beta was supposed to go out. We're supposed to get the actual full reveal trailer today. We're not going to get that until, I believe it said the 18th, until next Tuesday. So there is that. So either way, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. What are you most excited about for Madden 25? I'll try to leave a link up to that blog in the description, but Madden 25 hype season is now here. So I'll be trying to make videos on this, and going forward, I'm sure we'll get gridiron notes, a little more in-depth about the franchise, about the presentations and things like that. This was just the initial vlog. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to hit like, be sure to hit subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.